everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is April if you're new here, and today we're going over my summer reading recommendations. This video is going to have a bunch of books that I've already read and I recommend reading for various reasons for the summer. And then also I'm going to go over my own summer TBR at the end. Let's just get right into it because there's going to be a lot of books here. Now, of course, I have to start with all my pirate books, right? Like pirate books are quintessential summertime reading. So we're going to start with a couple historical romances first. Of course, I feel like Gentle Rogue is absolutely a quintessential summer historical romance. This is a pirate book. She is trying to pass herself off as a cabin boy. The captain sees right through it and just messes with her the entire time. And through all of those pranks and everything, somehow they fall in love. This one's really fun. It's one of my favorite vintage historical romances, of course. Maybe partly because it's pirates, but definitely need to read this. It's also not too long as well. Highly recommend the audiobook as well. Another summer historical romance pirate book is Any Duke in the Storm. This is really good. The female here is a pirate and she's also a spy. Okay, she's a spy and a pirate, and he is the captain. They have to team up. She's kind of passing herself off as a, what do they call it? Like the legal privateer, a privateer of some sorts. And they have a little adventure together. This is very swashbuckling, very summer romance. I really loved this whole thing. It's also pretty emotional, and yeah, there's just so many things to love about this couple and this book. And of course, my two fantasy romance recs that I always recommend, especially during summer, The Ever King by L.J. Andrews and A Ship of Bones and Teeth. A quintessential pirate fantasy romances, full of adventure, full of magic, full of just seafaring good times. This one has the coolest ship ever. It's like made of bones. And you know, this one is very monsterish and I just absolutely love it. It's kind of like a Little Mermaid retelling. Two of my favorites, 100% need to read them this summer. The next book I have is The Sailor Song by Daria Vernon. I don't have this book, I wish I did, but it is also a mermaid pirate kind of story. However, the mermaid here is very monsterish. I would actually call her a siren. The sirens sing to bring in these sailors on this deserted island. There's a treasure there that this pirate team is wanting to get. So they sacrifice the main hero in a little dinghy going to the ship. They think he's going to be bait. And so he starts singing to the siren instead. And the siren is captivated by him. And then there's a whole lot of monsterish good things going on towards the end. It's a really good one. It's really short as well. I love short books in the summertime because you can just kind of take them as you go out for the day, whatever you're doing, beachside, poolside, sitting here in the air conditioning like me. It's just a short one for a good time. I also really like monster romances in the summer, and I want to read short, fun, quick monster romances. So here I have The Dragon's Bride. Katie Roberts has a really good series here with a bunch of short novella length monster romances. There's a ton out there, but I think this one's my favorite cover. But also there's a Kraken one I think is very summery as well. But for some reason I love monsters in the summertime. They're just like quick short monster romances to get me in the mood. I just love them. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory, very Jaws-like, but with a massive sentient penis. It's also extremely short, pretty unhinged and ridiculous, perfect for a lunchtime. Like if you're like me and you still work through the summer, perfect for a lunchtime, although I suggest getting it on KU if this cover is gonna offend anybody. I mean, I would just freaking read this, but whatever. And then I think this whole series is pretty good for the summer. It makes me feel like the summer slasher feelings. And that's Scythe and Sparrow, specifically Butcher and Blackbird, but I can't find my copy. But this whole series, for some reason, the light, dark, rom-com-y feeling here is what it really gets me in the summertime mood. I feel like this could be a movie, so that's why I feel like I'm putting it in here, because summer blockbusters were definitely a thing for me. I don't know if they are right now, unless you want to watch like a superhero movie, but I don't. But I would totally go with a summer slasher. I couldn't find a good like camp summer slasher, but I also think that something like that would be really good. Some of my friends that don't read romance, if you have a camp like summer slasher recommendation, put it in the comments below, because I know I want to read one. And then a couple fantasy romances that I think are really fun to start in the summertime, because they're not like deeply emotional, they're not like super epic, but they are both really fun. A Thorn in Every Heart by Kate King. This one is like Beauty and the Beast meets Anastasia. It's very spicy. In fact, all of the chapter headings in this book, in this, you get this in the ebook copy as well, but they're all different. Like every single one is different, and they all tell what's going to be in the chapter. The hardcover does that thing, you know what I mean, where it's like kind of faded on this, but then it goes like this. Anyways, this is fun. This is snarky. You have a girl that has a one-night stand with a man, and then he later turns out to be a fae prince of some kind and takes her back captive to be the wife of a king. But it's their romance together. So it's really, really fun. I love the voice in here. Again, super snarky, super quippy. And it just is a good adventurous time, because you're kind of like going through this land with him. And I love a good road trip. What can you say? Another like light epic fantasy romance that I've only read the first book of, but I want to continue on, is The Dagger and the Forbidden Heir. If you want to pick up a series, highly recommend this one. It's a quick read, even though it's pretty chunky. But in here you have a fae warrior and a human captain of the guard kind of thing. They're at odds, at war. They come into some kind of skirmish, and then somehow they ended up on this deserted island together, and they have to work together to find their way out. It's very typical, very generic, but it is so fun. Like honestly, super fun. These characters are in the hot dummy category for me. They make all the wrong decisions, and you're gonna be yelling at them the whole time, but it is fun to yell at my characters. Like, I love it. Okay, and those are all the books that I have to recommend, but these are the books that are on my TBR. We're first gonna start with an Emma Ham book. It is Song of the Abyss. This is the second book of the series, and this whole series is underwater in this kind of community that lives in these big giant bubbles under the sea, and then where they built all their homes is the territory of these mermen. They're called something else, but I'm gonna call them mermen because that's what they are. The mer people are very mad at them, so there's like kind of this war brewing between them. The second book here involves a character. Is this the second book? I feel like, is it? I can't remember. Okay, well, the second book involves a guy that lost his arm, okay? And that's all I know, and that's all I want to know. He was a character from the first book. I really, really want to read that book. I think this one's it. I really wish all books would have the numbers on the side, you know what I mean? And then I'm also into alien romances in the summertime. I don't know why. Again, maybe because I think they're fun and adventurous, going to a whole new world. And I mean, I like those books at all times of the year, but especially in the summertime when I'm feeling like traveling a little bit. So I have Claimed by the Horde King. This is by Zoe Draven. This is the second book from her Horde Kings of Drakkar series, I think. The first book is quite awesome. It's like a language barrier, fish out of water type book, but it's very fantasy-like, and I think that's what I like most about her series here. This is the second book, and I have no idea what it's about. There's all these different kinds of like territories with the Horde Kings of Drakkar, and so I think this is another prince or king from another territory and finding the woman of his dreams, apparently. But again, these are pretty short, really fun, and again, very adventurous. Another one that's been on my TBR for literally, like, I think like 3 years now, and I'm definitely going to be reading it in July for sure this time, okay? I know I need to read it. My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. I literally have been holding on to this book for so long. It's super short and perfect for summer. This book is about a girl who finds a corpse in her rental house, and somehow she gets caught between a bounty hunter and whatever person killed that person. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it's short. It's gonna be super spicy because it's Tessa Bailey. It looks cute. It looks cute. I originally bought it for the cover, right? It looks very summery. I just need to read it already. And then one that's not a romance, and it's also YA, but I have been dying to read this, is The Sacrifice by Rin Chpeko. This book takes place on a beautiful, lush island, and it's also cursed. So the locals will not go there, of course, but of course a Hollywood film crew will. They know that these gods on this island want 8 kind of sacrifices, and the Hollywood film crew wants to document everything. Because they do. Somehow they talk a local teen guide to taking them to this island, and things start going horribly wrong. I definitely want to read this. I love this cover. Super summery with the island feel on it, and this one and My Killer Vacation I think I'm going to read first because I've had these on my list last year and I still want to read them. Again with the monster romances, well, these are also kind of alien, but I Married a Minotaur. I still need to read this as well. Again, it's another short one that I think I will really like. This is with that Prime mating agency thing where human women marry out of this world men, creatures, whatever. And this one's a Minotaur. They're all looking for love for some reason. I don't know. Why is he white? I don't know. He looks like the abominable snowman to me sometimes, so that's why I feel like this particular one might swing me more wintry, but it's summertime, okay? It's gonna be summertime, and I'm just gonna read this, okay? It's perfect for in my purse, too. I could just slip it in my purse. Another one on the summer adventures that, oh my god, I can't believe I haven't read this yet. I got abducted by an alien, and now I'm trapped in a rom-com. Can you get any more summery with a pink T-Rex and a lion and this dude with horns? No, I don't think so. I don't think you can. Again, Kimberly Lemming, some kind of fun rom-com-y, hilarious writing on an adventure in another planet, maybe some time travel. I have no idea. Shenanigans galore. That is what I want for my summer. Shenanigans galore. This one is The Secrets of Jane. This is The Forgotten. This is the first book. I actually am on the second book, so I need to read the second book. But this is about a girl that gets abducted by a mercenary, and as she's being taken back to an island she does not want to go to, she's being held for crimes that she doesn't know what crime she's committed. This captor-captive situation gets a little physical, and I really loved it. I love the banter in this one, so I really need to do the second one. I would say the first one is kind of more mercenary than pirate, but there is a pirate theme involved here, and I think the second one's going to be more piratey, so that's why I want to read it. I have some on my Kindle that I really want to get to. One is called The Sunbathers. This is not a romance, this is a horror, but it feels very summery to me, and I think it's only like 100 pages or so. This is about sunbathing vampires. Okay, they have taken over the world, and all the humans have they can only come out at night for some reason because all the vampires are out during the day. And this girl wants to be one of those vampires, so she becomes one, but it's not all that cracked up to be. I just love this cover. I got it on like a free Kindle Unlimited day or free Kindle day, one of those things. I want like a horror summer slasher type thing, and this one has vampires, so I went with it. Another one I have is No You Hang Up. This one screams Scream to me. This girl is at a slumber party type thing, and she likes to play pranks on people, like prank phone calls on people. Only one of the prank phone calls that she makes, the guy doesn't talk. He seems very into it. And the next thing you know, he's in her house. This is a romance, so I think it's gonna be a dark romance, but also have that like slasher feel. Again, I love a good slasher in the summertime. I just love it. And then, of course, I cannot go through the summer without having a weird book. Okay, we need a weird book. And this one's called Hypnotized, a Sharktastic Love Story. I just can't with this. The first sentence here, it's so ridiculous already. She's a marine biologist. He's a shark. Will they ever be able to make a relationship work, or is their C-crossed love doomed to fail? I love this cover. It's very like pop art to me, and it's only 44 pages. So perfect. Perfect for a lunchtime read. I swear this is gonna be a good one. It also has like 150 ratings on Amazon and only a 2.5. If that's not a perfect book for me, I don't know what is. And the last books I really want to read at some point, but I can't find them in the library or anything else. I don't know if I want to buy them, so I would really like to find them like on Kindle or something like that for free, but so far no dice. It's the Joe Segura series, like Raiders of the Lost Heart. And then there's a second one out, I forget what that one is, but there's also a third book on NetGalley that I requested. I don't know that I'll get it because it comes out in January. But these books are just another like adventurous little lighthearted rom-com, kind of like Indiana Jones-ish, very Romancing the Stone. I really love the covers of these, and I really want to try them out. I think I would like them. I don't think they're going to be like the most amazing books ever, but they will be a quite enjoyable time, so I still want to read them. Anyways, those are all the books on my summer recommendations list, also on my own personal TBR. Let me know what book is high priority on your summer reading list. I love seeing what you guys are reading all of the time. Even if it's not romance, even if it's not my jam, I still appreciate it and I hope you love it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!